hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play, but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Mochaccino price, give me the beat, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato, give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato, give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes.
Good afternoon.
Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give
Mike.
give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato, give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino, that's the goal. Yeah, arigato. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side. Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No
Mic test. 1, 2, 3.
inside. One clean move, everything aligned. Then
Mic test.
wicked motion, that's when I am whole.
Everybody.
Mochaccino price, don't play, but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato, give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never
Howdy, everybody. Welcome back. A beautiful Sunday afternoon. We are rock and roll here, guys. Waiting for this market to open. 9 more minutes to go, guys.
Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything.
So we already have 31 votes in a favor of the market trending to the upside. 58%. Let's go.
Flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato, give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close.
All right. I will be live in about 2 minutes. Thank you guys for your patience.
Then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato, give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino.
I hope you all had a great weekend.
moving fast, candles whip side to side, heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play, but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we.
Everybody, welcome back, guys. Great to see you back again on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. 44 Punisher in the house. Then Joan Nesson in the house. Sean Hazel, Gringo Diablo, dumping Top Step and trying something else. You could do both. It doesn't have to be, you know, just kind of like go slow with Top Step and try something else in between. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like a dumpage right away, right? If that's me. Anyways, Dejon, what is going on, man? Sean Hazel, Smoky Bear Trades. Everybody, we've got a legend 50k account and giveaway happening here today. Set an instruction on our Discord. Please take a look. Everybody, have a great afternoon, guys. We are about to start in about 10 minutes. Globex Asia, a fresh new week starts right here today. Make love, what is going on, man? You've been repeating the same thing over and over again. I don't understand. What do you mean by so glad that you're live? Never thought you'd never stream ever again. Like, what does that mean? Some people, they just repeat the same thing over and over again. I don't understand. My weekend was absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you for asking, and I hope you guys had a great weekend too. Fiber Splice, what is going on, man? Disciplined Futures Trader, Gringo, iTrades, Crazy, Diamond, Sonic. Everybody, welcome back, guys. LE198 in the house as well, man. And to all the members, thank you guys for being a member. And thank you for your support to the channel too. Thank you guys. So much love to all the new members. All the members who's been here with us for a few months now already. I'm gonna call you guys names too. Let me just take a look. Over 4 months. Mick Conan, MME Conan, Sparkling, Paul Anthony. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Poet Pablo as well. Thank you, everybody. All right. What's your read on the market open? Honestly, I did not get a chance to really take a look at this market, to be honest, but just based off what I see right now, like, it's obviously looking a lot more bullish coming into I don't know how it's gonna kind of open right at the start. Of course, Globex Asia can do a lot of funky stuff, as you guys know, so we could be down, we could be up in between now through the cash open tomorrow morning. But the overall structure of this market right now as we speak, I kind of feel like, you know, we're still leaning more of a Santa rally, you know, a low float, like, you know what I mean, like a low volume, a grind, slow grind to the upside. Potentially, you know, we may get a little bit of a, you know, a break in between, but I do kind of feel like, you know, we could kind of get a little bit of a, you know, low float squeeze towards the end of the year. That will probably take us higher into the early Jan 2. So we'll see how it goes, guys. So far, I kind of feel like we have a nice little break in the structure, right? We were pretty bearish, obviously last was it a midweek, but then obviously the market found a way to get a bounce off that CPI. And you know what, just really kind of feels like this market was kind of setting up for something that we did not know. Like, you know what I mean, like, you know, right at this area here, I would have never thought the market would kind of push this thing back over the 100 area that we talked about, the 25,100 area. And we've been talking about that level for quite a while, even when we were seeing this market dump into the low below $25,000. And I said, we've got to get back into 100. I just really kind of feel like this market, somehow somebody was kind of controlling, pushing it back to 100 area, and we are kind of sitting there waiting for the CPI. We got the CPI rate much better than expected, and of course the market found a way to get a rip into the 400, and then it was a wild volatility kind of stepped in, and we got a big fat pullback and a big fat bounce again, up and down. And then obviously you know, we got a beautiful bounce off that 280. That's the final 200-day moving average, and then from there on it was just bulls. So the way we kind of closed on Friday afternoon, I just really kind of feel like, you know, we've got now a bit of a resistance that we got to take a look at, right? The $25,000 600 area seems like a little bit of a tough area to kind of crack. So let's see how this market opens. I've got a 30-minute chart on the right hand side, and I'm kind of looking at this 600 area as a level of a major resistance that we got to really crack above that level, and it's got to kind of hold, you know, to get us back above the 600, and then have a sustainable bounce into obviously tomorrow. So let's just wait and see, guys. We got some ways to go. We obviously got some little bit of a rejection as we were trying to curl back up again. We just kept getting rejected, and but we were getting that bounce off that EMA, right? So we'll see how this thing goes. We got a little bit of a, so I've got that 30-minute chart in front of me on the right hand side. Okay, there we go. So we'll see how this market kind of opens. We got a little bit of an ascending wedge as well, so we may be kind of getting into that. We may pierce through and then maybe get a rejection and get a little pullback down. We'll see, guys, how this market opens. You got 4 more minutes. Everybody, good luck, guys, if you guys are trading here today. I'm back. I've got 5 Take Profit Trader accounts. In fact, I've got 3 Take Profit Trader Pro accounts that it's there on my dashboard, but in order to go to Pro, I need the credits. I don't have the credits just yet. Maybe it's the weekend, so hopefully, because I got these accounts to Pro on Friday afternoon, so I'm assuming that maybe tonight into tomorrow morning I'll get this credit, so I can activate my Pro accounts and maybe get back to 5 accounts by starting tomorrow morning. I can wait for that, and I still have like a few more evals that's in process of getting passed as well. So I've got some nice little backups moving into the new fresh year, guys. So look to see if you can actually get a nice, beautiful funded accounts moving into the fresh new year, guys. Like I said again, I've been calling this out over and over again, but I want to take it slow. I don't want to make any crazy mistakes towards the end of the year. So my whole intention, my goal would be to kind of try to take it a little slow, right? Take it slow, you know. Let's not try to be a hero, you know. Go for the base hits and no oversizing. I made a note here on my a little paper to not oversize StockTiger. And that's the last thing you want to do. And you only have about 7 more days to go to finish the year. Let's not try to be silly. Anyways, guys, thank you guys, all of you, for being here. We are just about to begin in about 2 more minutes, guys. Good luck, everybody, if you guys are trading. What is the best way to get 5K? Oh, let me just read the other stuff. Profast guy in the house. What is going on, brother? DJ Kun, sorry. Golden, Sky Blue, Profast guy, Trading Gun, JJ, Jimmy, Green Emerald Frog, 1111, Candle Co, Parker Guy, Robert, One Punch Trader. Everybody, guys, we got exactly 40 seconds to go for the Globex Asia to shine. Kickstart a fresh new week on a Sunday night. 40 seconds to go, guys. Paul MF, Disciplined Trader, That Beer. Guys, by the way, if I'm not responding to your questions, can you repeat that again? I wouldn't mind. Mike Kin, Elegant, Steve, Michael G in the house. Holy,
the market is open.
Guys, we are up. Wow. Oh.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I am here. I am short right now. A quick scalp if I can. Let's try to see if we can get something out of this guy. So, oh man, look at this. What a nice little 0.25% a pump in this market, guys. $78. I'm 3 contracts now. Wow, this is gonna get very exciting, guys. I'm looking for that quick short trade. I do kind of feel like, well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm shorting now, guys. I'm shorting. Let's kind of wait and see what this market does here.
Order filled.
All right, the market kind of holding this, guys. Wow, man, what a rip in this market, everybody. Incredible balance. I do kind of feel like we are gonna get some volatility here, guys. Woo, I like that. We got a nice little bullish pennant, right? I want to be yeah, we really have to kind of hold this 660 area. We got to get something like a little candle look like something like this to kind of get us going here back to the upside. But if we end up getting a pullback, we could maybe get a little pullback down into maybe 630s and then try to get a bounce off that level. We'll see, guys. This is going to be a fun night, I think. Hopefully. All right, fellow traders. Woo, baby. We're getting a little squeeze, but not to the upside, to the downside. A bearish kind of wick playing out now. We'll see, guys.
Order filled.
I'm short still. I'm still kind of holding. I'd like to see a little push back into this low 630s.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order
filled.
Good luck, everybody, if you guys are trading. Let's have a beautiful, fun Sunday afternoon, guys. We're getting a little bounce, guys. If we get a bounce off this 660, I'm gonna probably end up exiting my trade, to be honest with you. So I think it's kind of very important to not get above. Just want to kind of make sure we're getting a little ejection of that level, getting a little pullback down.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Let's see, guys. If we end up holding this area, we hit the high at 666. What a beautiful triple six there. Slow grind to the downside, is that what it is? We gotta kind of hold this area now, right? You know, to be kind of bullish. It almost kind of feels like we may try to chop, you know what I mean, in that range. You got stopped in profit, Professor Sky. What is going on, man? Daily day trades, NYMEX, Andy Tang in the house, Lee No, P Long, Nate, PG contract, Flux Cap. All right, fellow traders, the market trying to get a bounce off that 634. So I may look to exit my trade. If you get a bounce, if you kind of hold the 680, I will exit my trade. Right, so right there,
Order
I will exit
submitted.
my trade. I've got 4 contracts right now. I may try to end
Order
up
submitted.
adding to my short position, but if you get a bounce and kind of squeeze back up again and pierce through that 670 and that level kind of holds, then I will exit my trade. I will be down. We only got 4 contracts, guys. Like I said again, I'm gonna try my level best to kind of stick to the game plan, go a little slow, not looking for anything home run trade, is any of that sort. Take it slow, everybody. It's 21st, guys. We only have like 7 more days to go. So I think probably the best approach is to take it slow, everybody. Slow. Slow. All right, let's see what this market does, guys. Kind of a little choppy here after that nice, beautiful squeeze to the upside. Now it's a nice, good start. Get to the upside, right? 30.25%. That's about 75 points. Nice, looking good on the NQ. The Bitcoin also trying to get a bounce, guys. The Bitcoin's back into the 88,000 mark, up about 0.6%. And the gold is surprisingly getting a little pullback down, guys. Gold is trying to get a pullback. So we'll, yeah, gold is pulling back here. Jab and go jab, win the boxing match. Each jab though, oh. Papa Paul injecting what, 7 billion into the market tomorrow morning? Yeah, 7 billion is really nothing, to be honest, man. When you compare to MRC trades, what is going on, man? All right, fellow traders, the market kind of choppy. Let's have some fun. This could be a little bit of a shorter stream here today, FYI. I've got an appointment tonight, so I want to have some fun. I want to get into some nice little trades. At the same time, I also have to go ahead and do our giveaway as well, guys. So not forget about that. I'm going to go ahead and we will go ahead and do our open the entries here, guys. Good luck, everybody. Let's go, everybody. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Type in exclamation tiger to give yourself a chance to participate and a ticket as well. Good luck, everybody, once again. And do not forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream into the pre-Christmas. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys. What a monster year, guys. What a monster year. I cannot be any more grateful and thankful to everybody for all your support every single day, every single week, every single month. For about 11 and a half months, guys. You only have about a little less than 2 weeks here. 9 more days to go to finish the year. What a wild, crazy year, guys. I never thought I was gonna get over $100,000 at the beginning of this year. And here we are, guys, with over 25,000 to finish the year. Oh dear. And we're still looking for some more. We are hungry, guys. The game isn't over yet. We're still fighting for some more. We had a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun, a lot of struggle at the same time. blowing accounts left, right, and center. In the meantime, banking taking big paycheck every week. It was a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. I hope y'all had a great, successful year too. Let me know if you guys actually had a great year. Oh, by the way, guys, let's end the poll. I want to do a little other poll. I want to know how you guys did this year. All right, let's do a little poll. I want to find out how you guys did this year, and let's try to share how everybody did moving into the new year, how we did last year. Oh, so the last year, this is this year. All right, everybody, please take a few seconds of your time to participate on that vote as well. Try to be honest. And how was your year? Wow, so far we have a little less than 50% saying you've tried your level best, but you're still down overall this year, which kind of makes sense. Big loss, very bad, over 20% as well. So that's let's try to be honest, guys. We want to just try to really see how everybody did. The more obviously vote we have, you know, it's a good sample size to kind of gauge and understand how overall everybody did, right? Not a really a good year, Mr. Shavy Flames, Mr. Sure Kid, ZY, Trade Access, DRM, Professor Guy. Why are we down mostly for the year? We need to get those numbers up. Why are we? It was a tough year, you know. It was not an easy year, I'll be honest, right? It was a tough year, you know. I mean, I struggled, but somehow I got kind of a little lucky, to be honest, right? So but it was definitely not an easy year. I started off like my first quarter of this year was pretty bad. I was definitely not doing well for the first quarter of this year. I like, you know, can you say something in Korean? If you come on my stream, if you come on my stream as a guest right now, I will speak to you in Korean, and you can answer me in English. I'll speak to you in every other language too: Korean, Farsi, Bengali. What else? Arabic. What else do you want? But you gotta come on stream though. You gotta be here with me. You gotta show me your beautiful face, and let's have a little chat. All right, guys. A little bit of a slow. Wow, look at that wick, guys. That's a bearish wick, right? We hit a 666. That's the top there. We got a little pullback into the 630s now, and that's pretty close to my take profit now. That's a 40 points pullback, guys. Actually, no, I lied. That's a 30 points pullback. So we are, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting setup here, guys. I'm gonna take one off the table.
Order filled.
I'm gonna take one off the
canceled.
table, guys. And I'm gonna look to see if we can actually get a little pullback here, guys.
Order submitted.
My goal moving into the next few days is obviously, like I said again, I am really gonna work towards downsizing my contracts, guys. That's the whole intention. That's the whole goal. Okay. I'll try my level best. Obviously, I'm not saying that's always what it's gonna be, but you guys know, because when I get pissed, I'm gonna be like, oh, 4 contracts, let's go, mini contracts. You know, you guys know that. But I'll try my level best to refrain from oversizing my my trades. I'll try, everybody. How do you manage 3 accounts? What do you mean, how do you manage 3 accounts? I've got a little over 35 accounts right now. So I'm not sure what your question is. How many contracts do you trade? Normally I trade about I would say on an average I would be like, you know, 5 to 10 micro contracts, right? So put it that way, on an average about 1 mini contract. Obviously when I get pissed, I'll be like in 4 mini contracts, right? When I'm doing really well, I try to downsize as much as I can. If I'm having a good day, then for the rest of the day I try to go really slow, right? Obviously because I'm trying to protect my capital, right? Trying to protect my profits that I made. So that's what it is. But if I'm having a bad day and a bad start,
Order filled.
it's yeah, it could get kind of wild. But give or take, on an average about 1 mini contract, that would be about 10 micros, right? I'll start off with a 3 micro and then scale it up to maybe 10 micro. How many pro? So how many pro accounts do you have? By the way, I don't trade Pro Plus because I'm not allowed to. So I trade the pros, but I've got 2 pros right now, and I've got 3 pros that I'm waiting for the credits, right? So I can see on the dashboard, I'm just waiting for a credit so I can actually activate those. So I'm gonna be with 5 tomorrow morning. I think they will get me the credit tonight. Usually that's what it is, right? I get credits, but I don't think I'm going to be trading those pro accounts, to be honest with you. I did that few days, well, last week on I don't know if it's a Thursday, but yeah, I was acting smart and I ended up losing one on my pro account. I would have had 6 pro accounts. Obviously you can only have 5 active pro at a time, but credits will come in 7 a.m. in the morning, I think. Yeah, Gen 25. I think they'll come either tonight or tomorrow morning. I will have 5 pro accounts, and am I gonna trade those? I may, but I'm gonna be like, you know, like so silly slow. Like I'll be like I'll be okay with a couple $100 of profits, but I'm not gonna be looking to go full tilt to try to get above the buffer right away. So I have a little slow grind. We'll see what happens, guys. I'm just glad to see you guys, everybody, back here on a Sunday night, guys. I did miss you, everybody. And by the way, I put a live notification on Friday morning. I'm so sorry, everybody. You guys been I think there's a lot of you guys waiting on the Friday morning. I did call out that I will not be streaming in the morning on Friday, but it feels like I had a notification on my YouTube, so a lot of you guys were kind of waiting in the morning. I'm so sorry, everybody. Once again, my apologies. I forgot to cancel that. And great to see y'all back here on a Sunday night. And we're looking to see if this trade actually plays out. You know, I'm looking for that little bit a push down. If not, if we try to get above this, let's just stay. We got a little pivot here. If we get above the 660 area, and if that level actually end up holding, then, you know, I think we continue moving here to the upside, and I'll exit my trade, of course, if that is the case. I've only got 2 contracts now, nothing truly meaningful.
Order
like I said
canceled.
again, I'm gonna go a little slow.
Order canceled.
And you know,
Order canceled.
we'll see how it goes, guys. The market's sitting at 644. We got a nice little get to the upside. It's not a deeper kind of a pullback that we're getting right here, so I wouldn't be too overly concerned right now until we really get this big flush down back into like 620. That will be a little bit of a different conversation. We could see that pullback all the way back down and fill the gap to the downside. So yeah, let's kind of wait and see, guys. Oh, daily day trades, man. I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry, guys. I know some of you guys were in the morning waiting, but yeah, I wasn't there. I was somewhere else. I took a little break from trading. But guys, let's we got 162 votes right now. And how was your trading in 2025? We have 30, a little less than 30% say they were pretty successful and net in profits. But we also have over 50% saying net negative, but you tried, but net negative, guys. And on top of that, we had a big loss, very bad, 18%. So it's I'll end the poll right here, guys. I'll end the poll. But yeah, it's tough year. We yeah, the proportion of this votes here, we got 170 votes in a favor of net negative. Would be about over 70%, right? Over 70% of the traders struggle this year. I hope all of you get better next year, 2026, guys. I do kind of feel like a lot of traders actually start to get a lot better into the latter half of this year. So I kind of feel a lot more confident moving into 2026, right? Did anybody top step payouts? I did. My payout with top step was approved. Let me just take a look and see when it was approved. I can't remember exactly, but it's not in my bank account just yet. But it's but I did request on the 17th, I think, if I'm not wrong. Let me just take a look and see what the payout status. Yeah, so I requested on the 18th, right? I did request on 18th, and currently it's finance processing, right? So that's what I have right now. To give you guys a little perspective, so I requested on the 18th, it got approved, and the funds were removed from the accounts, and then on 19th they're processing right now. That's a little less than $1,800. So hopefully I get those funds. And then the funds are sent. I think on Monday morning I'll probably end up getting these. Usually it doesn't take more than 2-3 days. So I think we should be fine on this bad boy. And I've got some more accounts I've got to trade on Top Step to kind of get to a payout as well. So we'll see how that goes. Right? I missed trading on Friday. So I missed trading on Friday. I think it's gonna kind of show here. Yeah. I missed trading on 19. I'm missing a lot of days. I missed trading on 19th here on this account, and then also I traded this one account for a little less than $600, and that's why I was able to take a payout. So because it's 5 days of trading, but this one I completely forgot to trade on 19th. So hopefully, I think the next few days I trade 1 or 2 days, and then I probably end up requesting a payout. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Or so I just need to trade. Actually, you know what, guys? If I trade right now, I could end up requesting a payout today. Maybe I might as well do that, guys. Maybe I should do that, guys. I may trade this account right now for $150 or more. I should be able to request a payout today itself. That's gonna look a lot better. Yeah, I like that, guys. Are we getting a little pullback or what now? I have no idea what that risk is. I have no idea, but you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna try and trade this account on my Top Step. Maybe we try to get a little payout here tonight. Maybe a payout party. So that account, how much I have right now? I've got $3,200. So if I make, let's give or take, maybe if I make $200 on that account, I could give myself a chance to get a payout of $1,600, right? So $1,600, I can request a payout, and that's gonna kind of give me, put me in a good spot to start a fresh new week, guys. You know, always it's nice to have some kind of a payout, whether it's, whether, you know, it doesn't really matter how much your payout is gonna be, but the fact that you actually got a payout kind of puts you in a good spot, right? To keep fighting for more. Yeah. Yeah, so like, you know, for example, my Apex account, I've got one account over $8,000 now. So I've got to trade for maybe about four more days, 4 or 5 more days. So before we finish the year, this is going to be my 6th payout, right? So I'm going to be able to request over $6,000 of payout on that single account because unlimited cap, right? There's no cap on any of there's no cap on one of my Apex account because this is going to be my 6th payout, and all I have to make is $50 every single day for the next 5 days to request the whole thing out, right? Because I've got over $8,000, and just to get above buffer, obviously keep the amount that's the safety threshold, that's $2,100, and then the rest just take it out, right? So I could be getting another. It's I don't want to jinx myself. Usually I hate talking about what kind of expectation as far as my payouts is concerned for the next few days. I don't want to talk about this because I keep making mistakes every time I talk about it, right? But I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, on one account maybe I could get over $6,000 of payout on one single account on Apex, and I have a chance of taking another $6,000 on the rest of the other accounts that I have with Apex, right? So it may be like extra over and above what I've got right now, because right now I'm sitting at what, $24,000 for the month of December. Just for the month of December, I've got over 24,000, right? So that's where we're kind of standing for all the payouts that I've taken out. And then now we got Apex. I may cautiously say I could be getting another 10,000 plus for Apex alone before we close the year, right? Before we close the year. So we'll see how that goes. That could be a see if I can get over 10,000 extra from Apex alone, and how that's gonna happen. Obviously, that one single account is gonna get me over 6,000, right? Because, like I said again, unlimited payout cap. And then, if I can get over $10,000 on that Apex alone, then I think we could reach our target. That's 41K. We talked about this. I thought it was gonna be really, really hard, but like I said again, if you don't give up, keep fighting and fighting every single day and night, at some point it's gonna pay off, and I think we may get pretty close. Well, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys posted on this. It's gonna get very exciting and fun, guys, in the next few days, right? We still have over 7 days to go to finish the year, and if I can get 10K from Apex alone, woo, man, that's gonna be over 41K for the month of December alone, guys. That's an incredible achievement. We'll see how that goes, guys. And of course, on top of that, we got funding ticks that I've got, like, you know, I think I have a chance of rolling out maybe another $3,000, and then Top Step another, I don't know, maybe Top Step would be tough because Top Step, maybe this one account, that's it, you know, this one account that I could, if I make $150 today, I could request a payout, but that's only going to be like what again, $1,600 to $1,700, and that's it. And then do I have a chance of trading another 5 days? You know what? I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we still have 7 more days to go, guys. So if I can trade for 5 more days of $150 or more on my Top Step accounts, I do have a chance, guys. I do have a chance for another payout. Yeah, it's looking a lot better, guys. Take Profit Trader is about $102 on the 50K account. It's they're 40% off right now. Gets you to $102 on a 50K account, give or take. Just trade day by day, hence you start doing math, you mess up. I know Forex Elite, man. That's what it's been always. I mess up every time I do the math. One way or the other, I make mistake. One way or the other. Brother, I've been there. I still do that same mistake over and over again. And that's why I want to be a little bit careful talking about the payout, how much it's going to be, this, that. I didn't want to talk about it too much because every time I do that, the next thing what happens is I get screwed. Anyways, yeah, TradeFi has got a 40% off right now. I don't know if that's for today, though. Give it a try. I don't know if I don't know if the code, their in-house code, is the only one that's gonna get you that 40%. Try using Tiger as well. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't get you 40% off, then you may have to use their code, their own in-house code. That's Santa. But try Tiger if you guys want to support the stream. Try TIGER. If that gets you 40%, I think that's cool. It's gonna be amazing. But if not, then yeah. Have you tried a blueberry futures? No, I've tried strawberry futures, but not blueberry though. Yeah, possible bull flag breakout. We could. I mean, I'm not. See, this is the thing, right? This is the beautiful thing about downsizing your contracts is that because I've only got 2 mini contracts, 2 micro, I'm not too overly concerned, right? So I'm gonna be looking for some kind of a break in the structure right now. I'd like to see a break out of the 655, right? You know, to kind of feel a lot more bullish into the rest of tonight, right? I would like to see something like this, right? And then this level kind of hold and give us that little consolidation, and then get another bounce that will look like this, right, into the Tokyo. But if you don't do this, and we break underneath that 634, if we break underneath this bar that I just mentioned here, guys, if we break underneath this level, then I think we are, you know, maybe gonna feel the gap right now, you know, right? So we may try to end up doing something like this and then give us a pullback down into, you know, into this level. And that's gonna fill the gap to the downside. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see what this market does for now. But it's, yeah, so it's hard for me to kind of say what this market's gonna do, because we're still kind of like, you know, sitting in that range. So let's kind of wait and see. I'd like to see this thing break and then kind of hold in that 656 area, and that will give us a nice little push to the upside back up again. All right, fellow traders. How long does take profit trader funds take to get into the account generally? I'm not sure. Usually, see, usually take about a day. Take profit trader. Usually take about a day. A little less, right? Depends. Are you still promoting funding ticks? They're a scam. I'm not promoting funding ticks, but I'm still trading funding ticks. I thought Take Profit Trader only allows 5 accounts funded at once. Yes, so you can only have 5 active accounts with Take Profit Trader on their funded accounts, not their eval accounts. Where's your ranch, Professor Guy? Going to only trade NGC. NGC is gold actually trading better? Oh, wow, the gold's trying to get a little bounce off that 69. I'm keeping an eye on the gold too. Gold pulling back here. ES trying to get a bounce. So ES and NQ both about 1/4% here. So not a bad price action, to be honest. We got a nice little, you know, range. It's a range bound. As we are now getting into the Tokyo, it almost kind of feels like this market is getting tighter range and tighter range, right? So at some point, I think that range is going to kind of break. So I'm not really sure where it's going to go. But like I said, again, I've made a little drawing here to kind of, for the newer traders, if you guys want to see, right? So I'd like to really see this thing kind of break down underneath that 630s to kind of feel a lot more bearish. Or we try to get a bounce. We did actually get a bounce into the 650s, but then we could not hold. And we are back underneath the VWAP. So let's kind of wait and see. I'm gonna trade my top stat to kind of maybe so I can request a payout here today. We'll see, guys. What do you think about Tradify? I've got a Tradify accounts. I got some more accounts today, and I got the growth one, right? Because they got 40% off. You're only paying about $80 on their growth challenge. So it's kind of weird. I'm kind of a little messed up with the Tradify account because I've got a few evals, and I also have a few funded accounts with Tradify. But also the thing is, one of my funded accounts with Tradify is one day, right? 1 day payout, daily payout. Sorry, it's a daily payout. I've got one daily payout, and I've got one 5 days payout, and I've got one which is growth challenge. Sorry, the growth account. So it's not a flex account, right? So it's kind of weird. I'm kind of messed up as far as the Tradify accounts are concerned. Not that I'm doing anything bad about it, but I'm just it's kind of funny that I've got a whole bunch of different accounts, right? Usually it's kind of better to have one set of accounts so you don't kind of mess up, but we'll see how it goes. So that's kind of weird. All right, guys. Profess guy, with the growth account, you don't have the consistency rule. There's no I think there is consistency rule on a growth challenge. There is consistency rule. I think so. Kelly Kaufman, what is going on, brother? Everybody, welcome back, guys. The market now, it's on a sleep mode all of a sudden, and after that nice little get to the upside. Why is Tradeovate Mobile actually trash? You know, I mean, guys, there's nothing that's perfect. You know what I mean? Some platforms are gonna be better than the other on certain areas, and some not. Like, there's nothing's truly perfect. I do kind of realize that there's a lot of traders kind of liking the Project X, right, on a mobile app front, and also on a browser level, but also Project X has a lot of issues too, right? A lot of glitches, lots of slippage too. So I think they're all kind of similar in my opinion. Like right now, if you just take a look at mine, I trade mostly on Tradeovate now, and also on my Quant Tower. So I've got lots of accounts on my Quant Tower too. As you guys know, last week I traded on a Quant Tower using my Apex accounts, and I have like how many accounts I can't remember. I probably have about 12 to 13 accounts on my Apex accounts on a Quant Tower. So I'm going to be trading those on a Quant Tower, and I'm going to be adding more firms and accounts into the Quant Tower. So I'm going to be trading on and off. I'm still waiting for my RAM upgrade, so I'm going to get a higher RAM. I'm going to be loading into my laptop here pretty soon. I'm just waiting for that to show up. So once I get those, I will be actively trading off my Quant Tower, and at the same time my Tradeovate. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. And I got lots of accounts, and I also have how many accounts? I think I've got like 3 or 4 FDS 25k accounts that I bought for $8. So initially I bought about 8 accounts with PDS on that $8, and I ended up blowing about 4 or 5, I think. So I probably have about 3 or 4 accounts now, and then and that's it. You know, I wouldn't mind trading 2 or 3 accounts to pay an activation on the 25k accounts. But I think going forward, even if they give their 25 static accounts for free, I don't think I'll be trading off those accounts anymore. I think it's really kind of hard to trade the 25k static accounts at the same time trading my other regular more important accounts, right? That's 50k accounts, right? Because as soon as you try to get into 1 minute contracts on that previous 25k static, and if it goes against you, you can quickly end up blowing those accounts. So just because it's kind of cheap, I don't know if I'm going to be trading those accounts. So every time they come up with their 90% off on the PDS, I may end up loading in a 50k account or maybe even higher. So it depends. So if they get us a nice little deal on the larger accounts, I'm willing to pay about 60, 80 bucks, whatever it may be, and try to trade those accounts instead of trying to trade the 25k static accounts. I bought those just because it was only about 8 bucks, right? So all right, guys, we are getting a little bounce. I'm gonna exit this trade right here. I'm gonna have to exit my trade. Well, we are kind of holding, so hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, I am gonna have to exit this trade right here.
Order.
All right, so I'm
filled.
down about $17. We got a nice little punch bounce in this NQ. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin here. Trying to get a bounce as well, so maybe probably a better off to try to long on a pullback. Could be a better setup, if you will. So let's take a look at the gold here for a moment. But the gold pulling back here a little bit. Yeah, the gold trying to pull back. That's a nice little bounce in the overall market that we are kind of getting right now. I'm gonna try and trade this account right now. Let's try to see if I can actually trade this bad boy.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be risking about $200, a little over $200 to kind of try to see if I can actually make. Just need a little more bounce, so I just need yeah, I'm just trying to make 150 bucks so I can request a payout on this bad boy right now. So I may have to take a little bit of a risk here, try to load in some more contracts, right? So I can by the time you get to 677, this is gonna look a lot better here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, there we go, guys. So 668 now, sorry, 670 here, my average. And I will exit my trade here down into the 650s. All right, 657s. All right, so that's gonna be risking about 240 bucks to make a quick 160 bucks. So I can actually request a payout here, guys. 677 is my final take profit. Let's see if we get a little bit of a bounce in this market to give me a little chance of a bounce and 160 bucks in profit, so I can actually request a payout here tonight. Right here, guys. I'm on a 4th day now, so a bounce here right now. If I actually end up getting triggered, I may be able to. Well, not may. I should be able to request a payout here tonight, guys. Let's try to see if we can actually get a little bounce in this market, guys. We got above the initial high, so let's see if we can actually get a nice little break to the upside here. Don't tell me you're gonna get a pullback here down. I'll be upset. All right. Oh my, don't tell me you're gonna get a pullback here. I will be very upset if you get a pullback here down into the VWAP. Let's see if we can actually get a little breakout here and give me that little how many points? 13 points. Not looking that great, to be honest, man. Probably just better off try to short this or what now, guys? Yeah, maybe this could be a little bit of a top here. This could be a little bit of a mistake, maybe. I may be on the wrong side, but I was looking for that little bit of a momentum push here that would give us like a 13 points bounce. But maybe I kind of got it a little late, maybe. It would have been nice if I actually did that right at this area. That would have given a nice little breakout, right? I wonder if we're gonna get another chance of a break, right? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm kind of looking for right now. Let's see if this market truly has what it takes. Or we could just try to push down to take everybody out, and then obviously next thing you know, the market get a bounce back above from the VWAP area. And you think we're gonna hit 720? That 720 is quite a ways to go here, to be honest. That's that's quite a ways to go. The question is, do we fill the gap? That's right. I think that's a good good analysis there. I don't copy trade. I've not been copy trading for the longest time ever. It's been over 13 months. I haven't copy traded any of my accounts. So all right, let's see, guys, if I can actually end up requesting a payout here today. Would love to see a little payout here coming out today, guys. Are we still in that camp on a Santa Claus rally? I think so. I would like to cautiously say we get a bit of a Santa rally here coming into the rest of the year, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, let's do a little poll here a little bit later today to see what you guys kind of think this market's going to do. All right, guys. Let's see if we get a little bounce, guys. Back into the 677. I would love to see a little bounce, so I can kind of request the payout here right now. Come on, let's do it. Show me some love. Show me some love, the market. Come on, Globex ASIA. 671, guys. We are 6 points away from hitting my target. That's gonna get me that $160 of profit on it. I'm gonna take some off the table, guys.
Order filled.
I'm gonna take some off the table here, guys.
Order filled.
Take one more off the table, moving my stop here. I do not want to be down on my account, so I took some off the table, kind of feeling, you know, sketchy here. We see, there we go, guys. That's a little sketchy move. Guys, I'm gonna I don't know. Made how much again? I don't know how much exactly I made here. Oh yeah, I made just $30. I just made $30 and down about $11 now. Wow, man, look at this market, guys. It's so all right, here we go, guys. Again, 670 back again. All right, I am going to exit this trade right now. You know what? Let's see if I can get a little profit here. Oh man, look at this. Well, what a chop here, guys. What a chop market. Hold on. I'm gonna have to place my limit orders. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not liking this price action, to be honest. I just kind of feel like it's really slow. It almost kind of feels like nobody's really trading here. Globex Asia. His Royal Trades, what up? Forex Elite. I think Bruno Mars, $24,000 magic. How to pass futures account? I mean, I think more important than trying to pass the futures account, try to think about what's your trade idea, right? You must have some kind of a trade setups that you kind of like every time you get into a day trading. There's got to be something that you like to do, and whatever you like to do, that should be working, right? If that is working, just trade and focus on your trade setups, then trying to pass your futures account at the beginning. That is at the beginning. Or if you want a quick pass, then look for, you know, just wait for CPI or like what do you call this, any big events, big reports coming out. Usually it's about 8:30 in the mornings. The big events, CPI, PPI, or labor reports. Those are the kind of reports that a lot of great traders use that to pass evals pretty quickly, right? So what would that mean? You probably have, obviously if that eval allows you 10-minute contracts, place your 10-minute contracts and place your limit order at the same time. So when you see this big pop in the market, let's say, you're gonna have limit order set both direction. If it pops to the upside, it's gonna go pretty quickly, and then it's gonna trigger your entry and your TP at the same time, so you pass on that account. That's what usually better traders, if you will, does. There's a lot of videos and YouTube that you can use to reference. All right, guys, we get a little bounce back up again. I'm up just about how much again? 60 bucks right now. I've got 2 contracts. I'm gonna try to flip back to the mini contracts to try to really quickly take advantage of this chop price action, if you will. So we'll see how it goes, guys. And for now, we're getting a little bit of a bounce in this market. Gold, let's take a look at the gold here. What is up with the gold? Holy mochaccino, look at that bounce in the gold, guys. Are we gonna continue ripping here in the gold? Is that what it is? Guys, I'm gonna have to exit this trade right here.
Order filled.
Yeah, I will exit that trade right there. I'm gonna move back to mini contracts, guys, and I'm gonna try and really see if I can actually make $100. Well, what a little push here on the NQ. I'm gonna try and short the pop here and see if we can actually get a $100 move. Or I'm just gonna get a pullback here down right now, maybe, possibly. We'll see, guys. I'm getting my limit orders kind of set up here at 684. Let's get it, everybody. Yeah, I want this badly, guys. I really do. All right. We're getting a little pullback. I did not want to chase these and just try to short this market right now. I would rather just kind of wait for maybe another push here back up, and then look for that quick pullback down. And even if it's 5 to 6 points pullback, I would, I will grab that, for over $100 from profits. That will be my payout here today, guys. Might as well try to target my payout, guys. Right? That's what it's all about. You think you're setting up for a bull trap, then fill the gap? Oh yeah, I mean maybe. I mean, the fact that we're getting a little bounce in the gold kind of makes me feel like, maybe it's a little bit of a trap here on the overall market. We'll see, guys. Wow, look at this gold, man. Should I actually try to take a stab on the gold trade instead of trying to be on the hold on, guys. Maybe I'll try to move to gold. Oh. Should I take a stab in the gold? Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Oh my god. Maybe I should be doing that gold, guys. It is so tempting. Look at this boo. Oh my. I should be doing that, guys. You guys know the drill. Yeah, I don't want to wreck myself, guys. We talked about this. I said, you know, I'm never gonna be trading gold ever again. So let's not try to be let's not try to act funny here, StockTiger, right? StockTiger, do not try to be a hero trying to trade the gold and put yourself in a wacky situation. Everybody talking about gold. Do not get into FOMO, StockTiger. Guys, don't forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. A beautiful pre-Christmas, guys. Just in case I don't get a chance to see you guys, or if I don't get a chance to say before we get to the Christmas, Happy Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you all have a great week. So I really have to think about, now we are approaching towards the end of the year. Now I'm going to have to start trading like the way I plan to do for next year, right? So I cannot be saying, okay, well, we're still not into 2026, so I'm okay. I'm you know, I could do whatever I want, and it's not like that. I'm assuming now that 2025 is behind us, right? So everything I try to do now has to be what it's going to be for 2026. So if I start trading gold just because I'm like, oh, we're still in 2025, that's a big fat mistake. All right, fellow traders, I wonder what this market's trying to do. I'm in a 500 tick chart on top step because they don't have the 200 tick chart, right? So I'm kind of using their what do you call this? Their 500 tick chart. That's the bare minimum I can kind of use. So I'm just a little concerned about this area here now. Like I don't know what this market is gonna try and do. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to take my chances, right off this level now. We could get a rejection of this level too, so I'm like, you know what, I'm better not mess with this. And maybe because this market is kind of not looking that great. Look at that pullback, guys. Oh man, that was a pretty nasty pullback there. Guys, you know, I kind of like this to the downside. I'm gonna try and short this right now. I've got 5 contracts. Let's try to see if I can actually get a quick I'm going to be looking for that push down if I can. And I will add to my short position on a bounce. And my stop here is going to be at 680. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to have a tighter stop here, probably at 670. How hard can this be here? Trying to look for that extra $100 of profit, guys, man. It's never been so difficult. Are we going to get a bounce? I mean, we could potentially get a bounce of this level, but I kind of feel like it's a bit heavy here, to be honest, right? It feels a little bit heavy. I think we have a better chance of you know, maybe a little more of a pullback here back into the VWAP maybe. And if I'm wrong, then I will have to exit this trade, and I will be big negative here. I mean, big negative meaning I'll be down quite a lot. So I'll be further away from trying to get $150, right? It's pretty much the same thing as on Friday. Sorry, not on Friday, on Thursday, right? Thursday at night, I was down quite a lot, and somehow found a way to crawl back up again. That gave me a little bit of a profit right after the stream, and so I ended up requesting a payout in one of my XFA account, which was great. And so let's try to see if we can actually get something going here on this account. It's always tough to try to get, you know, peel profits during the Globex Asia with this sort of a price action that we are getting right now. So What do you mean? What do you mean by chargeback listed daily day trades? I'm not sure what exactly that means. I'm not sure exactly what that means. There are, yeah, I've got some few firms there that are on my blacklist. One of them is obviously the one I'm trading right now, so we'll wait and see, guys. I mean, a lot of things can change in the prop space, guys. There's lots and lots of things that can change. So anyways, for now, guys, I am down, man. Look at this bounce of this level, guys. Incredible. We are getting a bounce and I'm down. Not looking good, man. This is looking like higher low setup here, kind of forming. I like to kind of use this. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a let's see, guys, if we pierce through this or we get a little pullback down, we're gonna have to kind of wait and see, guys. I am down. Let's just see. I'm willing to kind of hold this through a 694, but that's probably the most I can actually hold, right? So people use their credit, buy the account after it's blown. They have credit card request the money back. Yeah, I still don't understand what that means, bro. I still don't understand what that means. I mean, listed account, customer that use credit card reverses chargeback. Yeah, man, what does that chargeback's got to do though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry, guys. Sunday night, you know, a beautiful Sunday night, guys. Let's have some fun here today. But I still don't understand what that chargeback. I mean, you buy an account using your credit card, and then what's? Let me just try to see what the chargeback is all about. Chargeback. Oh, you mean? Oh, guys, when we are getting a breakout, man, I'm really frustrating on this. So you mean the credit card holder is telling the credit card company to request a chargeback on that retailer, right? So the vendor, so that would be listed, for example. Chargeback, they give you the money back you paid first account.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, let's put our attention back into trading. I understand what the chargeback means, but I'm just not sure what that's got to do with the trading. All right, guys, we're getting a little bit of a break to the downside. I'm just gonna be looking for that push down once again back into the VWAP. Let's see if we get it, guys. I've got 10 micro contracts here
Order
now.
filled.
I'm really looking for now a push down. If we don't get it, I'll be pissed. Let's go, market. Let's bring it down and it's back into the VWAP. You know you want to bring it down. Let's do it. Let's just do it for the stream, everybody. Let's go. All right, back into 664 now, guys. I need that one red candle. That's really all I need. Oh my dear, you've got to be kidding, guys. As soon as I said I just need a small little red candle, this is what happens in this market, guys. Incredible, incredible. So red candle, are we gonna get it right now, or is this market going to put a false break to the downside and then destroy StockTiger? Is that what it's gonna do? We'll find out, guys, momentarily. I don't think it's gonna take very long too either, so let's is this going to be my Christmas gift here? We'll find out. I've not compared both, to be honest, but I do feel they're slightly different. There's no runner here though. I don't have a runner because I've only taken one contract off the table, and that was a very small profit too. Guys, man, I'm looking for that little flush down. I'm just not getting any of that right now, so let's kind of wait and see. Stay a little patient on this bad boy, and so I can actually go ahead and request a payout here in front of my fellow traders live, and have a great start to the week, guys. And that's really all I'm looking for right now. But I don't know if this market is going to be ready to give it to StockTiger, right? That's the whole big fat question mark there right now. I'd like to see myself get denied on my payout. Ooh, baby. Who knows what this market's going to do? All right, guys, we'll kind of wait and see. I've got 9 contracts. I may try to take one off the table right now, guys.
Order filled.
I'm down to 8. And guys, by the way, I only need $50. So maybe I'm oversized right now. 8 contracts. I don't really need that much, to be honest. Probably bring it down to bring it down. I think this kind of makes sense. Let's try to bring it down to say.
Order filled.
All right, so that's really all I need. I need $50 more. So let's see, guys. We are getting a little bit of a break to the downside now. I'm gonna be trailing my stop here back into the 671, and I may even move back to break even here for all you know. So guys, I'm back to break even here on my stop. I'm gonna be looking for that little push down now, guys.
Order filled.
Holy mochaccino is real.
Order filled.
Guys, I'm down to 2 now. Oh baby, look at that, guys. Back into the view up, guys. I am out of this trade right now. Oh no. Oh, guys, come on, this is unreal. You've got to be kidding here, guys. No. Oh my god, guys, man, I kind of celebrated a little bit too early. I mean, I was trying to take my profits off that 655, but the market ended up getting a little bit of a bounce. So, oh, we're getting a pullback there. We're getting a pullback.
Order filled.
All right. Get a little more pullback down. I just need to see this pullback, man. Let's just do it. Let's just do it for the stream, guys. Come on. Oh no. 661, guys. This is not fair. Hold on one second, everybody. I am gonna exit this trade here right now.
Order
I
filled.
exited that trade. Guys, guess what? How much do I need? $147, guys. Oh my god. 147. What the heck is this? Where's my accounts? I can see my accounts, guys. I don't know what happened. Anyways, guys, I need $5 more. I need $5 more, guys. Let's try to see if I can actually get that right now. Yeah, I need $3 more. 1 second, I'm gonna go to the wash. I'll be right back.
Order filled. Order filled.
How much did I make? I made let me just take a look at the P&L here for a moment, guys. 1 second. So I made $151, right? So let's just quickly take a look and see if I can go ahead and request the payout, guys. 1 second. Yeah, I bought the 32 RAM. I'm just waiting for it to get delivered. All right, guys. So there we go, guys. I can go ahead and request the payout. Oh. Oh my god, look at that, guys. All right, what a way to start the week. A fresh new week, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and request this a 1672 1672 1670. I'll give a little bit of a discount there, $2. There we go, everybody. So that's my request there. I met my request there, guys. Congrats to everybody. If you guys banked tonight, or if you guys ended up requesting a payout, congrats as well. So that's another net $1,500 of profit that I made. So looking good so far, guys. I'm gonna go back to, so the money's already out, right? So the account's already gone. Like, I mean, gone meaning they've already taken the money out, right? So I don't have that profit anymore. It's down to $1,600 now. So yeah, so I requested 1670. My net take on that account is $1,500, so that's good. Now I'm done with Top Step, so I'm gonna move to my Tech Profit Trader, guys, and we'll look to see if we can actually get some more profits. Not necessarily payout, but I mean profits. Try to pass a few more Tech Profit Trader accounts, so I can have 5, not just 5 pro accounts, but I can also have, if I can get to like 3 or 4 backups to start 2026, that's really all I'm going to be looking for, right? So to give you a little perspective on where I'm at, right? So right now, so while this market's trying to figure out what it really wants to do, so I've got right, I've got 2 pro right now, and I've got 3 pro waiting for credit, right? Waiting for credits. So I'll probably end up getting that by tonight or tomorrow morning. So give or take, now we're gonna be with 5 pro by start of tomorrow morning, right? So 5, and then what I would like to see myself get into is plus additional 4 past evals. You know what I mean? Past evals. So this is what I would really like to kind of see myself get into, which I already have 5 now. Obviously with that credit that I'm going to be getting here today or tomorrow morning, I will have 5 accounts to start into the Christmas. And then if I can have 4 past evals, give or take, you know, 3 or 4, whatever it may be, and that's going to give me a really strong chance of to try to go a little more aggressive on 1 or 2 of my pro accounts, right? Because I can obviously flip these past evals to my pro account, right? So I'm going to go a little more aggressive to try to get to a daily payout. So that's my kind of a goal here moving into the next few days. Yes, I mean, I've been trading a lot less than that Bowser trades, so I'm okay. All right, guys. I'm trying to figure out what this market is really wanting to do. I kind of like it to the downside, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna try and use a mini contract instead of trying to use micro, and I will do that with
Order
one.
filled.
And let's see if we can actually get a little pullback down into the 650s, the low 650s. And then my hard stop's gonna be somewhere in that 670-ish. So I'm gonna kind of give myself 20 points. Is it 20 points? Actually, no, I lied. Let's just try to give myself about 20 points. So if you get a bounce, 20 points, then I will be out of my trade. If you get a pullback here, then that's great. But if not, and you get a bounce, then I will exit my trade at 670. So let's try to see what this market's trying to do now. It almost kind of feels like a little slow. Oh, wait, this is gold. Sorry, man. Look at the wrong chart, by the way. So yeah, I do kind of feel like, you know, this market's a little exhausted here. So some kind of a pullback maybe due. But if I'm wrong, I will exit my trade right in that 670 area, 670. And see how this market goes. For now, we got a little bounce off the VWAP. Let's see if we get a little push down. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. We got a giveaway, yeah. We got a giveaway here. Legend account that's elite with no activation. So that's where we stand. So of course, I don't think I'm gonna get denied on my top step payout request that I made because obviously the money's already out. So you know what I mean? It's already out, so no payout denials. I don't think so. Yeah, I really look forward to adding more and more accounts to the portfolio here, guys. Because right now I have kind of like 35 accounts overall, give or take. So 3,500 accounts right now. I'm really trying my level best to get to maybe about 45 before we end the year, right? So I'm kind of working on it. I really have to get better at being able to trade all accounts individually. But I'm kind of struggling, to be honest. I'm kind of struggling to do that. It's not easy. It's not easy. And that's the bigger problem. I think the bigger problem and the bigger challenge that I'm going to have moving into the new year is going to be like, how am I going to be able to trade one account at a time? You know what I mean? So I'm really kind of still scratching my head. So I did think about this on the weekend too, but I'm still struggling to kind of find a nice little sweet spot instead of trying to load in a whole bunch of accounts into copy trading mode. Is there a better way to kind of manage all these accounts and try to be better at you know, putting a lot less pressure obviously in trading by copy trading maybe 1 or 2 accounts at a time instead of trying to copy trade 4 or 5 accounts? Or should I copy trade the whole thing all at once, but maybe go 1 or 2 micros only? That's gonna take me a long freaking time to get to payout too. So what's the benefit? I mean, for me, it's not about the benefit. It's about, for me, I like to have all these accounts, and I would like to get to a point where it's kind of like a daily payout across all these accounts. Like every single day, I've got something coming out. So the goal here is to get to that point, but at the same time, losing less accounts, right? So I can kind of go really slow and take one step at a time. You know, just get payouts every single day through multiple accounts, because you got over 40 accounts, right, to kind of play with. But I think the goal, it will be to lose less accounts, because if I end up losing accounts, then obviously this is pointless. But if I can keep this account for much longer and you know, constantly take payouts through these accounts, it's gonna be huge at the end.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Oh my god. So, well, I took my profit there. I had my TP there at 648, so looks like we're getting a little rejection off the VWAP, getting a little pullback down. I'm gonna be looking for that little more bounce back
canceled.
here again and try
Order
to short this
submitted.
again, guys. Try to short this at 654 again and look for that grind to the downside. So let's try to see. Let's try to see, guys. 657 is where my entry is going to be, my limit order to the downside. Look at the pullback profile sky. Yeah, we're getting a little pullback here, so we'll see, guys, what happens now. I'm looking for that little bit of a pop before we get a pullback. We may just end up getting a pullback here for all you know. But guys, once again, thank you guys for being here tonight. I did miss you guys, everybody. When do you find your time to trade your veils? I mean, honestly, it depends. You guys know I'm a micro scalper. I do a lot of ins and outs, and apparently there's some firms now that doesn't allow you to scalp anywhere. Like, I've got one account with Tradify that gave me a little bit of a flag saying that there's a whole bunch of trades that I've got into a little less than 10 seconds. So I've got to trade a lot more to pass that account, because even though I've got lots of profit, I can't pass because of the what do you call this? Like, to give you a little perspective, hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a little perspective. So this is one account that I've already passed, but the problem is micro scalping is a problem, right? So trades held under 10 seconds is 51%. Profit from trade under held under 10 seconds is 30%. So I've gotta push this back up over to, I don't know what it is, but there's a whole bunch of trades I've made that's kind of got this give me a little flag here. So, and then of course you got funding ticks taking your profits away if you are less than 1 minute too. So I am going through some challenges to myself. So as we navigate through this, we're gonna get better, right? And we're gonna adjust ourselves. So we'll see how that goes. What most trades are under 1 minute, and a lot of other Tradify will flag me. I mean, that's what they flag right now. But I mean, not necessarily all my trades are like that, right? So I mean, if you just take a look at my performance stats, at least the nice thing about the Project X is that they give you a little bit of stats. That's gonna look something like this here, right? So if you think about it, my trades count, you see a lot of my trades. Oh yeah, this could be a nice little example of how it's going, because I've already traded for about a month in this account, so you guys could actually kind of see my trades here. I mean, not that I'm not trying to show off, or I'm not trying to tell you how bad I am. I'm just trying to share what it's kind of giving you, what it's telling you about your trades. And every accounts and every firm that I trade are all gonna look very different, right? Because it's all trading at different times. So you guys know I don't copy trades, so a lot of my trades are across the board, meaning a lot of my trades are spread it evenly into the start to the day and towards the end of the day, right? So depending on what sort of a day you are at, like if you're trading on the first 10 to 15 minutes at the open, then a lot of your trades are going to be obviously much shorter, because the moves are much bigger, right? It's a lot more volatile right at the start at the cash open. But when you get to the midday, the price action starts to really slow down, and so you're gonna end up holding your trades for a little longer, right? So that's what it is. So it depends on what sort of a day you're kind of trading. But to give you a little perspective, I do kind of see a lot of my trades are under 1 minute too, right? So is this good? I mean, maybe. It's also it could also be bad in a way. Some firms don't allow you over less than a minute, if you are in a trade. So I've got to now start to think about that when I'm getting into trades. and maybe trade the first, let's say, first hour or so on accounts that it wouldn't matter, right? So let's say maybe I trade Top Step or I trade Take Profit Trader right at the start to kind of like, you know, stay away from firms that would, you know, give you a flag if you're less than a minute, right? So I'm gonna have to come up with a better strategy to trade my accounts. Is the Top Step no activation similar to Take Profit? It's not similar because Top Step has a cap, right? So you cannot take anything beyond 50% of your total profit. On top of that, there's a $5,000 max cap, and then on top of that, you also have to have 5 winning days of $150 or more to request the payout. So Take Profit Trader, you can take your money out from day one, and it's not $5,000. If you make $15,000, you could still take $15,000 off the table, right? So, you know, at least a nice thing about having a lot of prop firms now than obviously a year and a half ago. You guys know 20 months ago, we only had a very handful of prop firms, right? And so you had to kind of adapt to their rules. But today we have, I don't even know, like we probably have about 15 to 20 firms that you can kind of pick and choose, right? So depending on what kind of a trader you are, you may look to go with the firm that kind of suit your need. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of options. So don't be too disappointed if you see one firm kind of changing, I don't know, whatever they're trying to do. Like, you know, Tradify. I didn't know that they have an issue with you trading a micro scalping, right? Less than 10 seconds. I didn't know that until I was like, you know what? I can't pass this account even though I made a lot of profits. 10 seconds, you could still be in 5 seconds trades for all you know. I mean, it's, you know, if you're trading the first 15 minutes of the day, then yeah, a lot of your trades are going to be like 5 seconds and maybe even less than that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's weird. And by the way, the Toki is already open. Toki is already out. We're now here trading what now? Sydney open? I'm not really sure. We'll probably get into Sydney in about 30 minutes, I guess. I don't know if Lucid has 10-second rule, to be honest. I have not seen that, though. So, yeah, I mean, we're obviously at a very confusing time as far as all the rules and all the changes that these firms are kind of making. So yeah, lots and lots of work to do here for traders like you and I. Because they think you're running high algo bots. Only bots get in and out that fast. Well, not really. Mash NYC, not really. Lucid has that rule. Yeah, I mean, 10 seconds, I don't know. I mean, it almost kind of feels easy to stay away from 10-second trading, but it's, I don't know. I mean, when the market is moving 300-400 points in a single intraday session, your 10-second trade, it's normal, to be honest. I mean, the more volatile the market is, and if you get into like a couple seconds trade, it's very normal. But of course, the firms are gonna find a way to try to, you know, take your money. I think having that rule to be in a you know, anything less than 10 seconds or you know, even if maybe a 1 or 2 seconds I understand, but 10 seconds, it's very normal. Like, I just don't see a reason why that should be a problem. You know, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard. You know what I mean? Take profit trader, 5 days trading days. You know, I mean, you've got to have something like that, right? Not everything can be a perfect. So take profit trader having the 5 days to pass. I'm not so against that, to be honest. I mean, 5 days to pass. You know, I've been patiently waiting for 5 days to pass. 3 of my funded accounts, 3 of my take profit trader eval account, which I've got it now. But at the same time, I've got extra 2 more accounts that are pretty close to passing as well. And then on top of that, I've got 2 more accounts that I'm kind of working through this process. So I'm gonna have 5 accounts pro tomorrow morning to start, and then I'm gonna have a few more waiting in line as a backup. So it's, you know, it's like 5 trading days. It's okay, right? If you got some nice little plan coming out, right? Just like the way I've done right now with the take profit trader. So maybe to start to January, I'm gonna have 5 plus maybe 4 or 5 more extra as a backup, right? And it's gonna be it's gonna look a lot better. And this is exactly what I'm looking for, right? And that was part of my plan. Obviously, it took me a little while to kind of you know, make it work, but we are finally getting pretty close. So yeah, I look forward to you know, getting better at trading take profit trader. And then I've also got to work on my legend accounts too. I'm really kind of struggling to get through this legend account. Yeah, I've got like a little over $2,000 I need to kind of pass this account. So I'm gonna have a nice little 150k account, a funded account with legend. And I'm gonna be loading some more accounts with legend too, as I'm gonna. Obviously, you guys know I keep looking for new firms to kind of trade. As I kind of expect to see myself getting banned on some of the firms, existing firms. I'm gonna have to start looking for firms that's gonna kind of replace the firms that's gonna ban StockTiger, right, going forward. So we'll see how that goes, guys. And then yeah, we got here funding ticks. I'm working through that too. This efforts, they kind of pissed me off. Took my profits away. And then now you gotta have to trade 6 more days. So anyways, I'm not gonna talk about this bad boy right now. We got listed as well on the works, and I've got the Tradify on the works as well. See how it goes, guys. We got a lot of accounts I've got to start trading. Why'd you worry? Why are you worried about getting banned? I'm not worried, but if I get banned, I've got to move on to something else, don't I? Because I've got targets to make, right? I've got payouts to make as well, so. Look, Zen25, look. Zen25 can't buy any evals. I hear so many traders can't load in evals with Apex because they are banned. For whatever the reason it may be, I like to kind of assume that it's most probably because these guys are too good, right? So they've been banking too much, right? Been taking out so much funded payouts, and it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, well, you know what? You're taking my money out every single time, so. Anyways, fellow traders, now this market's kind of really choppy. Nothing really truly there, to be honest. As much as I like to get some nice trades, it seems kind of slow. I wonder how it's gonna be tomorrow morning. Do you guys kind of feel like this market's gonna be slow tomorrow morning, or what do you guys see? I do recall last year at this time of, well, not this time, I would say right from the Christmas into the year end, the market was absolutely slow. I wonder what it's gonna be from here though. Do you guys kind of feel like this market's gonna be slow tomorrow morning? Yeah, look, Professor Guy here. 15 seconds or less. Under 15 seconds is 70%. So yeah, I mean, you know, by the way, this does not necessarily say whether it's bad or good, right? It's just showing your win rate. Your win rate are pretty much close to over 70% on all the trades under 15 seconds. Oh, we got MRC trades taking payouts. Oh, I've never seen this, right? I've never seen I don't know, it's kind of weird. I've never seen this before, but maybe, yeah, I don't think it's a big issue. MRC trades, you know what I mean? Just shoot an email to them, and they should be able to get this process for you. Yeah, I've never seen this before though, but it wouldn't really matter. I'm not gonna be too overly concerned. Your money's already out. Like, they've already taken your money out of your account, so. So we are getting a little bounce, guys. Is market trying to hold? So I'm still in this trade. I mean, overall now I'm back to break even pretty much. So if we continue getting a bounce in this market, I may be in slight trouble. But I will go one mini contracts. I'm not really overly too concerned. Are you adding at the top? Again, it depends. I don't know. It depends. You know, I'm not gonna be too concerned about that for now.
Submitted.
You're long. Wow, we got a lot of mixed bag here, guys. We got a lot of longs and we got a lot of shorts as well. Let's see who wins the battle here. I hope both wins though. Isn't the market closed? No, the market is open now. I think we have a short trading day tomorrow. Oh, maybe not. I think it's a full day tomorrow, I think, if I'm not wrong, guys. I think it's a full day trading tomorrow, yeah. My... We could drop, we could get a pullback, we'll see how it goes. But I look forward to trading tomorrow morning too. Yeah. I will be live more often this week. I think this week I'll be more often in the morning. I will be live in the mornings. Not tomorrow morning, but I will be live more often coming into, as we get closer to Christmas. I will be live more often in the morning, so you guys are gonna see me hang out, trading live in the morning and trading, trying to bank my profits. Do you have listed trading? I do have listed trader. Yeah, I have listed trading account. This is my listed trading accounts here. Yeah, I've got to do a better job with listed trading accounts, but I'm getting there. Getting there. Hopefully, yeah, but before we close the year, I have fully loaded accounts across all the major firms that I trade with. We'll see how it goes. Looking forward to that, guys. Fully loaded. I mean, I'm gonna have to start well, I'm gonna worry about how I'm gonna be managing these accounts a little bit later once I achieve my goal, and that would be to have about 45 accounts, and then we'll go from there, you know what I mean? You got KSB, you got your last week payouts from them. They pay out in minutes. Who are you talking about? I think my fund features, I think it's fine for beginners, but I don't know. Watch them good trading. Hey, he has 40 accounts and he plays with two or three micros a day. Who's that guy? A damn good trading? I'm not sure you talked about. I don't even know how it's possible, but I have accounts that have $1 left and draw that 5-hour splice go you $1. Yeah, just yeah, maybe try to save, even if it's $1. Try to save. Yeah, I would never trade my funded futures. First of all, obviously because I'm banned, but all right, so let's see what this market's trying to do here. 657, we're getting a little bounce. I may try to hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna try and hold on one second. I'm gonna try and take my profits here at 654. Let's see if we get a little pullback down. How much in payouts you have? Like, what do you mean for December? Yeah, I mean, I don't like the idea of having lots of accounts, but you're trading 1-2 micros across all the accounts, and it's gonna take you forever to get the payouts. Yeah, I agree, Willie. I agree, absolutely agree. I'm not interested in doing that. You know, like it's I'm a different style of trader than just try to go 1 or 2 micros. Just because I've got lots of accounts, I'm just not my style, to be honest.
Order submitted.
I would rather just continue trading all of these accounts individually and go very aggressive. And along the way, I may lose 1 or 2 accounts, but I'm also working on other evals too at the same time. So as I keep building buffer my accounts, all trading them all individually, I may lose a few accounts here and there, but I also am building a few more accounts to fund it, right? So eventually I may, you know, get to 40 or 45 accounts, and a whole bunch of these accounts are with a lot of profits, right? So yeah, I'm definitely a lot more aggressive as I need to really be. I'm not too overly concerned getting too concerned about losing an account, to be honest. That's just not my style of trading. I mean, you guys see me trade for many months now, for over a year. So when I'm aggressive, I'm absolutely aggressive. Like, it's like I go very aggressive. I'm not gonna get too overly aggressive, like compared to last year. Last year, man, I was last year you would see me like go with 70 micro. I don't know, I think some of you guys were already there, but I used to go with 70 micros, 80 micros, if the firm allows you to trade that many. But you know what I've kind of noticed too? Like the firms that kind of force you to trade less contracts, I do a lot better, right? I do a lot better. And that's probably the reason why I do so bad with bill analysis, because they allow you 7 mini contracts, whether it's an eval or whether it's funded accounts. And you know, a lot of case I end up using 7 mini contracts too on the funded accounts on my bill analysis, and that's why I kind of suck with them. So I do a lot better with firms that kind of force me to not get overly too aggressive. So yeah, I mean what's your 12 payouts for 2025? 2025, I'm probably sitting at over 25,000, maybe more than that, but I'm over 25. Oh, sorry, 250k, $250,000 or more for the year 2025. And for the month of December, which is obviously the current month, right now I'm sitting at over $24,000 right now for the month of December. And I kind of feel like, you know, I could get to 41k before the year is over. I could. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to that. I would love to see myself get over 40,000 for the month of December. That's going to be incredible, right? I think it's possible, but we'll see, guys. We'll see. finger crossed. I'm not having my hopes too high because I don't want to jinx myself. But I really look forward to trading for the next 9 more days. We still have a complete week, which is this week, a complete 5 days of trading, and on top of that, we got 3 more days after that, and that's next week. The following week, we have 3 more days before the year is over. So we have total 8 more days to go for the month to be over. So 8 more days, guys. That's a lot of days to trade, right? And then yeah, I probably over 250k, and probably spent about 60k. I think that's what it is. Yeah, about 60,000. I think that's probably where I spent, give or take, somewhere. Let's say somewhere between 50 to 80,000 dollars, but nothing more than that. Yeah, so something like that, in that range. So whatever it may be, it doesn't really matter because it's a way beyond net profit, right? Way beyond. So yeah, I had a pretty successful 2025 because you guys, I don't know if you guys are there right from the start, but getting into 2025, I had a pretty bad start. You guys, I don't know if you guys are there, but I had a pretty bad start in January 2025. I only had probably had about 6 funded accounts to start the year, so a much slower start. And of course, my expectation for coming into this year was only about $100,000, right? I said to myself, well, okay, let's try to make slightly more than what I made the previous year, slightly more, right? So let's just be happy with 100k. If I can do 100k, I will be a happy camper. I'm not gonna be too greedy. I'm not gonna ask for more. I'll be okay with that 100k. But guys, man, we're sitting here right now with a huge payouts. So yeah, I couldn't be any more grateful, guys. We're getting a little pullback here. We got a nice little wick there. It looks like we could see a little more pullback here, guys. Maybe this pullback isn't over yet for the intraday. So I exited that trade earlier because I did want to get into the mini contracts. So I wanted to try to play this skill into my trade using the micros. So we'll see, guys. We are sitting at 652 now, looking like this market maybe wants to get a little pullback down. I've got 1 micro now on my short trade. I want to look to try to short the pop here and try to see if we can actually push it back down into the 630s. I don't know if you're gonna feel the gap, but I kind of am leaning more of a pullback down, but maybe get a little bounce before we start to get a pullback, right? So maybe we try to do this, and then we get a big dump, right? So I'm gonna be looking for something like this of a kind of play out. But if it doesn't do that, then I'm okay with it. You know, I'll exit my trade if I end up losing. StockTiger, ban risk. You need to get to personal, start it and grow. So Mike the Barbarian, I'm not gonna be trading. I decided not to trade with my own personal what do you call this? I'm not going to be trading my personal on the futures future side. I'm going to be using my PROPFIRM to trade the futures, but I've already transferred a whole bunch of cash into my personal live account to trade the equities, right? So I'll be doing a lot of swing trades on my equity side, and that's my personal, right? So on the futures, I'm going to be using my PROPFIRM to trade, you know. And I'm gonna be keep looking for new firms to trade as well, and they all really truly kind of very similar. I mean, some are a little more pricier, but I mean, at the end of the day, I kind of feel like they're all the same. Just trade the way you normally do, and you probably end up getting payouts, whether it's a firm A, firm B, or firm C, or firm poo C. You know, it doesn't really matter which firm it is, right? At the end of the day, if you trade the way you normally do, you are eventually gonna get payouts, right? It's all up here. It's all mental anyways, right? They're all the same, but for some reason you do bad on firm C, and with firm A you keep getting payouts. So fellow traders, once again, thank you guys for being here with us on a beautiful Sunday night. We've got some ways to go. This market kind of trying to figure this out, trying to find a way to shake traders out, but I don't know. I kind of feel like, you know, we got a little more pullback here, maybe a bounce and a pullback, right? But we'll see, guys, what this market is really trying to do. You wanted to ask you a question. What is your strategy, man? If I don't mind me asking. My strategy is pretty straightforward. I love trading off the horizontal support and resistance level, right? That's where my key edge is.
Order filled.
I love trading the trend line. I love trading the horizontal support and resistance, major key levels, minor support, minor resistance, prior support acting as the resistance, prior resistance acting as the support. You know what I mean? I like trading off the candles too. So what kind of a candle or what kind of a pattern? And some of my other indicators that I like to use to kind of get to a execution is my RSI, the volume, and the RSI, right? I take a look at those as well. And I also use Fibonacci too sometimes, you know, especially at the time when I like to use Fibonacci is when we are kind of constantly pushing higher and higher. So we don't really have the next level of resistance because there's no resistance because we're all-time high. You know what I mean? So either we are all-time high and we keep pushing. I'm going to be using Fibonacci to kind of gauge where the next level of resistance may be. You know what I mean? And of course the other way around to the downside as well. So you're using this different levels of indicators at different times. All right. Yeah, this market's really slow, guys. I mean, I personally don't like this kind of a price action, to be honest. How is everybody making out here today, guys? Is everybody doing great so far? Or are you guys not even trading at all? Does Apex allow us to trade mix minis and micros? They do, but if you're trading both at the same time, you may be flagged, right? But if you trade them, you know, for example, you trade mini contracts now and you exit your trade and you get into the micro trading on the same account, that's fine. Took a short from 70 to 47. Wow, man. Alexandra, man, you're killing it with one mini contracts. You killed it. KSB, how many micros do you use? I mean, I start with maybe 4 or 5, and then I kind of scale up to maybe up to 10 or 15 micros. And if I'm trading one mini contracts, I look for a quick scalp down or up. But usually when I trade micro is to kind of try to scale into my trades, like exactly what I'm trying to do right now. trying to short the pop, so trying to scale into the bounce to bring it down to get a better average entry. It is the range, hard to trade. It is, yeah, it is definitely in the range. Trading BTC made $70. Oh, you guys trading BTC as well? The Bitcoin kind of sitting there, not doing much, to be honest. The NQ, the same thing. The gold is trying to get a little bit of a bounce. The gold looking good, guys, a lot better for sure. So if you guys are trading gold, maybe you guys have a better chance. I don't know. The gold was down, but it's up now. Wow, we're getting pretty close to the previous high at 44,008. Is the BTC all-time high? Getting close. Sorry, not BTC, the gold. Let's take a look at the daily chart here for a moment. Wow, we're getting pretty close to all-time high in the gold, guys. Incredible. Getting pretty close to all-time high here, everybody, in the gold. Incredible. What a journey this has been. Yeah, gold getting pretty close to all-time high, guys. All-time high. I think it's that 44.40. I think that's what it is. But yeah, man, this gold is killing. Incredible. Wow. $900 up for the day. Going to bed. Sonic rules, man. Look at you, bro. Going to bed. Sounds like you don't live in North America. Sonic rules living in Asia, baby. Not really. Asia is in the morning now, so probably somewhere else. I don't know. VLAG, why would the firm ban you? Look, firms, it's at their discretion to ban you, right? If you take a lot of their profits away, right? At some point, they're gonna give you all kinds of reasons to kind of try to ban you out of their you know, trading their accounts, right? Let's not try to be too naive, guys. I mean, these firms are gonna do what they want, right? So you gotta really try to squeeze whatever you can and look for our exit strategy. You know, we gotta look for our exit strategy. We can't just be naive and say, okay, well, the firms are there for me. We can't be doing that, you know. We've got to always look for exit strategy. So what if something goes wrong? Then what happens, right? What's the next game plan here? Always think about that before you all right, this market is just trying to do you ever trade a big techs? Of course I do. I trade a lot of my big techs. I bought 5 shares of Oracle last week in order to kind of scale into my long position. I bought it 100 and I think, when was it? I bought it no, I lied. I bought it $180, right? And I was looking to go, you know, like Oracle. I was willing to kind of like load as much as I can at 180, at you know, like 156 and down into the 130s. If we end up obviously keep getting a pullback here, and then kind of sit and wait and see what happens for a big bounce, and maybe peel my profits off along the way as we try to grind to the upside on Oracle, that is, right? And not just Oracle, I've obviously ended up loading in some shares on Nvidia that I've done. I think that's a couple of weeks ago. I've got some Palantir as well, so I'm doing a lot of swing trades now as we speak. And those are all the funds that I've taken from the profits that I made on my PROPFIRM trading, right? So So yeah, I mean, portion of the profits that I make up from my PROPFIRM trading are obviously moved to my swing trading on my personal live accounts. And really, I was really looking for this market to kind of keep pushing down into the latter half of November. But of course, the market initially did that, but then obviously got a nice beautiful V-shaped bounce, and that kind of wrecked my game plan, because I was looking for I was really looking to scale into my what do you call this, a long position on a pullbacks, right? But the pullbacks were kind of like really short-lived. So now the market's obviously getting a bounce. It's already up so high, so I'm not interested in trying to get into a swing trading mode right now, even though I do have a few swing trading on my equities already there, but still a very small portion of what the cash that I've got on the sideline right now. Oh, what's up with the gold here? Holy mochaccino, man. Look at this bounce in this gold, guys. Let's try some gold trade here. Because I went long in gold.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Uh-oh. Guys, 1 second.
Order filled.
Order
I
filled.
don't know. Oh, the gold trying to get a bounce, and Q trying to get a bounce at the same time here, guys. What is going on here, everybody? Yeah, I'm not sure what is up. The gold trying to get a pullback here now again. It's kind of weird setup.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Uh-oh. The NQ
Order
pumping
Order
here, guys.
filled.
Order filled.
Order filled. Order filled.
Guys, I went long in
Order
NQ.
filled.
I kind of canceled my other trade, and I'm long here, looking for that pump back into the 682s. Let's see what this market does, guys.
Order
Order filled.
Order
Yeah,
Order filled.
I went
Order
momentum
submit-
here,
order
back up
filled.
again. I flipped short to long here on NQ, and I've got 9 contracts now.
Order submitted.
Looking for that bounce back
Order
into 680,
filled.
guys. Retest the initial high. We'll see how this thing plays out. But that was a nice little flip. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of felt like there's a lot of momentum here, pushing this market back up again. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and long this bad boy.
Order
Try to play
Order
that
filled.
momentum squeeze here, back up. So I'm down to 6 contracts
Order
now.
Order filled.
I'm up. I was down before when I was shorting, and now I'm up. So kind of wait and see.
Order
I'm
Order
down
filled.
to 4 now.
Order submitted. Order
Order filled.
Order submitted.
It's weird, guys. Japan, yeah, you're right. Japan is obviously pushing this market. So, wow, this gold, the gold and Q both pumping here, guys. Incredible. It's pretty exciting. Price action so far. Steve D. Simon, what is going on, brother? What PROPFIRM allows you to add negative positions like that?
Order filled.
Order filled.
Are we gonna get a nice little squeeze in the NQ here, moving into tomorrow morning? We'll see. Good, nice little break to the upside here, guys. Oh man, no pullback here at all. NQ getting a squeeze. That's all we're getting right now. I've got 3 contracts now in display. And we're looking for that nice little bounce back up again, guys. Wow. We just actually cracked above the very important key 66.7. 667, obviously it's a key level, guys, as you guys can see. Prior level of support and resistance, guys. Again, it's not a coincidence. Again, right? So this level was obviously acting as a support prior, right, on a larger time frame, and it started to act as a resistance after that. And then now we actually pierced through that, so we're gonna have to kind of hold this 6082 now to give us a chance to get a bounce back into at least 800 area, guys. 800 will be the next level of resistance we will get to. So I think we gotta get a bounce off this level now and not get a rejection and get a pullback, right? Maybe it's definitely doable. We have a chance of doing that, guys. So I'm just gonna move back to 30 minutes chart for a moment. But again, like I said, like this is exactly what I was talking about, guys. A major level, major key support resistance, prior resistance acting as a support now. So let's see if we actually end up holding this 680. We could see this market actually get a nice little squeeze back up again, guys. And this Mochaccino bounce could be real, right? Very obvious on a larger time frame. Very obvious. Once again, thank you guys for being here on a Sunday night. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys being here, supporting the channel, and smacking the the like. Oh, by the way, guys, over 600 viewers, only 200 likes, guys. If you guys want to show some love, I really appreciate it, guys. We got our giveaway here, legend account, 50k account tonight. So let's try to push. Seems like this week and a big dump next week. Big dump next week. I am not sure if I'm in that camp of a pullback next week. I think we want to get a pullback. Yeah, I think probably better do it now. I think probably better off do that. All right, guys. I exited that trade with nice little profit there. Like I said again, the 680-ish area is gonna be a hard level to crack. Right. That was a major level of support and major level of resistance prior. Right, it's very obvious, right? If you just move back to the 1 hour chart, right, that level is huge, right? That level is a huge level, right? I'm using a daily, I'm using a hourly chart now. Just take a look, guys. We got a major support there. We had a major resistance there, right? We had a major support here as well. And then we had a major support and major resistance. So we gotta crack. Once we crack above this level, this could be a huge bounce that could take us all the way back into 800 area. But we gotta pierce through that 690, and the 690 has to kind of hold in order to give us a chance to get a bounce back into 800, guys. It's gonna be huge. And that also kind of fall in line with this a little bit of a trend line here as well. So we could see ourselves try to get back into this level here, right? This could be an area where we may try to get a bounce back into. That's gonna kind of look like, you know, the little drawing. You know what I mean? But again, in order to kind of validate this trade idea, we also have to get you know, this market has to kind of hold. This market has to kind of hold. You know, I think there's a rumor that the U.S. may hit Venezuela too. I don't know how that's gonna kind of play out. So I think there's still a lot of risk in this market. There's still lots of risk in this market, guys. Still lots that could kind of wreck this market too. We're gonna have to kind of wait and see. Obviously, on the weekend, US hit I think Syria, right? And then we got Venezuela issue 2 kind of playing out. We got Japan interest rate as well. I think they're already up. Interest rate kind of pushed to the upside. They hiked the interest rate, so I don't know. Technically, that should be bearish for the market, but so far that's not what's happening. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see, guys. This level here obviously gonna be huge. I'm just gonna get a bounce straight right off this level. It's gonna be hard. I don't know. I'm gonna have to kind of wait and see. But again, this is a huge level, right? So just keep that in mind. This is a huge level. Look, we have here too. Holy man, a major level of resistance here, a major level of resistance here as well. So we had a lot of levels. You know, so we're gonna have to kind of wait and see now what this market does. We could maybe we could try to pull back here as well, for all you know, maybe back into the 640s before we start to get a bounce back up again. Just trade what you see and you will be okay. Looking for longs. Year-end tax loss and profit taking. I think that's probably already done. I don't know. Is tax harvesting still ongoing right now? I don't know, man. I kind of feel like maybe hedge funds chasing for the performance, maybe a bigger deal than tax harvesting. I don't know. We'll see. Hedge funds do tax harvesting in October and November. Most end their fiscal years in November. Oh, yeah, that's true. Mike, I like your name, Mike the Barbarian. Again, guys, thank you guys for being here. It's obviously my honor to be able to trade live. I'm thinking about trading. By the way, I've got some new firms that I'm thinking about trading them into 2026, and maybe I may even start right now, because I got to look for a replacement of some of the firms that I don't like to trade right now. And I kind of feel like, you know, there's a few firms that I'm going to be taking a pretty closer look in the next few days, and I'm going to be trading them this week, so I can get to a head start for next year. I've been learning ICT for about a year and a half and gave up and learned the real data trading. Yeah, I mean, it's really boils down to price action. I don't know how much, I guess there's still a lot of traders trading ICT. They do pretty well too, so nothing against it, right? So what's the best piece of advice for newer traders? Just learn how to trade first before you try to step into the PROPFIRM journey. What the real data trading? Just real trading, scalping, trading the price action. What's the difference between the Lucid Pro and the Flex? The Lucid Pros are accounts with DLL. So you're gonna have a daily loss limit. So when you get to a certain negative loss on your account, they're gonna lock you out to trade that day, trading day. And you got a different profit target and different drawdowns, and different you know, different payout policies on the pro accounts. So if you're okay with DLL and some of the other roles, then I think pros may be a good idea. But overall, I think Flex is way better for me, because I just am not very good trading the Flex. Sorry, not the Flex. Not very good with DLL accounts. And I've been saying this right from day one. So I can't trade the DLL freaking accounts. I can't do it. And I've been yelling at Lucid to kind of come up with a better plan to give us an option to trade accounts with no DLL, and they've got it. and they brought up with this flex accounts. Obviously that's in a good direction. They did the right thing. So they came out with the flex account that with no DLL accounts, and I'm loving it so far. You know what I mean? I just got to kind of get better at trading listed accounts and the Tradify as well, right? I will get there. I'm just I'm working through this process, right? Hopefully I get better quickly. Don't really have a lot of time. Quickly. Not saying it does not work. Yeah, that's right. Left trades. You hate consistency rule. I think because I mean, I probably got a lot more payouts with accounts with consistency rule, to be honest, on a funded stage, to be honest. So and I also did a lot better with accounts that would allow me to trade only with 1 or 2 mini contracts at most, right? So it almost kind of feels like I'm still yet to be quite a disciplined trader, because if I'm doing better with firms, kind of restricting me from a obviously from a consistency rule standpoint and also contract size, it means I'm still yet to be very consistently disciplined trader, because I've got to have the firms kind of force me to not be able to trade more than 2 mini contracts, right? Which is not good. Anyways, guys, we're sitting at 682 now. I wonder what this market is trying to do. Overall, from a longer time frame, you just take a look. It looks like this market is trying to get a bounce. Eventually, maybe we try to squeeze back into 800 area, but maybe get a little pullback before we start to do that. Once again, thank you guys for being here. Sunday night. Great to see you all here tonight. We are pretty close to do our giveaway. Thank you guys once again. Yeah, I go, by the way, guys, I go live in the mornings too, at least minimum twice a week. You guys know that I love trading New York, and that's when obviously I make a bulk of my profits, mostly in the mornings. And I also go obviously live doing Globex Asia every day, every single day, Globex Asia, guys, and also minimum twice a week in the mornings. And you asking me about the Discord link. I will share the Discord link here again for you guys to hop in. Yeah, it's a beautiful place to be in on our Discord. We got a lot of information that we all share. We got a lot of great traders on our Discord channel, so you guys are most welcome to hop in and hang out with one of the best traders in the prop space. Share that again. Wow. For me, it's not going to be too much trading, to be honest. I will not be actively trading in the mornings and even during the night, especially coming into the holiday season, right? I mean, we got Christmas around the corner in about a few days, and what again? Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's, let's try to enjoy, as much as we can, and while we can, so this is probably the time to do it, because when we get to January, I will be all over in trading, guys. I will be all in trading I'm gonna have to, like, you know, I'm gonna be looking for big payouts moving into the early January, and that's not really far off. We are 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks away from January, right? So I kind of feel like this is the time to have a lot of fun on a personal front with family, with friends, and enjoy the week, you know. And then come in January, let's start really trying to push for more payouts. Yeah, I've got some really big payout target for next year. You know, obviously I was never kind of expecting over $250,000 of payout during this year, because my target for this year was 100K, a little over $100,000 was my target. I never thought I was gonna get here, right? So I never thought I was gonna get here. But now that we have already achieved over $250,000 for this year, and really depends on how much I'm going to be taking between now through the rest of in the next 14 more days, a little less than 14 more days, right? We got so I'm still trying to think about what the target's going to be for next year. I haven't decided yet, but I'm kind of thinking maybe about a little over 300,000 maybe next year, right? 300,000 next year. I think that's what my target is. Do you stream most of your trades? I try my little best to be, of course, but if you, yeah, I try. What's your New Year resolution? To make a lot less silly mistakes. Lose less accounts and make less mistakes. I think that's the goal, and ultimately by doing that, you know, your payouts and your profits and all of that are gonna be, you know, they'll all come through nicely. But again, anyways, guys, we are here now. Approaching what, 8:30 now, so I guess this is probably a good time to do it now. I made a lot of silly mistakes this year, you know what I mean? I made a lot of silly mistakes, you know, losing accounts with over $4,000 of profit, you know what I mean? That's really the last thing you want to do. So there's some kind of a silly mistakes that I really kind of want to avoid into next year. So that's the goal. All right, everybody, my fellow traders, guys, thank you guys for being here. Also, guys, do not forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. Please, it take a few seconds of your time to do that. And also, we will go ahead and do our giveaway now. Yeah, we are in a holiday season. Yeah, I almost smacked my my monitor when I lost my account that was with $4,000 of profit on it. You know, it feels so shitty when you do stuff like that. But you know what? Guess what, guys? I told you again and again. These are the stuff that I do sometimes and really drive you crazy. But is there something you can do? Not really. Just gotta get better at it, right? Unfortunately, but the market was tough too. The market was extremely tough, so. All right, guys, fellow traders, guys, it's that time of the day to get our giveaway going. I'm gonna close the interest, guys. Good luck, everybody. Before we do that, I've got to put a timer on now. All right, fellow traders, my timer is about to do. I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute to confirm that you are here. Okay, I'm gonna give you 1 minute to confirm that you are here. Let's do it, everybody. Fellow traders, we are here. It's that time of the day. The market tried to get a bounce. I'm not in a trade, but you know, not a bad trade after all, guys. I had about 4 or 5 trades and all were green other than one, but overall the P&L standpoint, I'm up. And I also took a payout here today. So, right, I took a payout here today, guys. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, you have to type in exclamation tiger. Right, I'm gonna type in there. You can copy this exclamation tiger. I'm gonna give you guys like a couple more seconds to kind of type in that a ticket. Yeah, I mean, the greatest thing that happened today, I would say, number one, you guys hanging out here, you know, being able to see you guys, over 600 viewers, it was the best thing. And number two, requesting a payout here tonight was the second best thing that would have happened. And we have taken that, guys, $1,600 payout that I requested using Top Step. That was lovely. What a great trade. Made $160 to request a payout. That counted as a day. So I had 5 days of trading, so I requested a payout with Top Step. And now I'm going to be looking to smoke this Take Profit Trader into tomorrow morning, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And by the way, here we go, guys. I'm going to close the entries, guys. Good luck. I'm going to give you 1 minute to confirm that you are here. I don't think I'm going to be trading overnight, to be honest. No overnight trading. I don't think I'm going to be trading right after the stream is over. I will be trading tomorrow morning, though, using my phone. Good luck, everybody. Let's kill it. Entries closed, everybody. I'm going to pick the winner, guys. Good luck. Yeah, the market's kind of chopping here in this range. What do you? All right, 1 second, guys. I'm setting up something here right now. Just bear with me. Wow, this market trying to get a bounce. Am I in a trade? I just want to make sure I'm not in any of my trades. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick the winner. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Mr. Salty Savage. You savage. Where is the winner? I'm gonna give you 1 minute to confirm that you are here right now. Starting now. 1 minute timer for you to confirm that you are here, Mr. Salty Savage. Oh my god, come on, Salty Savage. I thought he's gonna make it a little more exciting here by confirming that you're here a little bit later. You have to do it right now. We're trying to make this a little more exciting. Just kidding, by the way. But congrats, man. Congrats, brother. You are the winner. Legend account. All right, Mr. Salty Savage, congrats once again for being the winner here. You win the 50K Elite account with no activation, by the way. Obviously, there's an offer with Elite accounts, the 50K Elite accounts with $90. I usually go with the 150Ks, by the way, on Legend accounts. I'm going to be loading in some few of the 150Ks again. So I can kind of try to see if I can load in some more accounts and try to build those funded accounts with Legend. But anyways, guys, congrats to the winner here. Legend Elite winner goes to Savage. Congrats once again, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, guys. All right, so here we are. The market trying to squeeze, trying to get a bounce. Looking pretty good so far, guys, to the upside. It's finding some footing here. Continue to get a bounce. Yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't look like it wants to get a pullback. We may. Let's see. We're kind of hitting that ceiling there at 690. Let's get a little pullback down. But looking good. Incredible. All right, guys, fellow traders, I gotta go. Thank you guys for hopping into the stream here tonight on a Sunday, beautiful afternoon. Thank you guys once again. We'll see you guys back tomorrow, right? We'll see you guys back tomorrow in Globex Asia at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, everybody, have a great rest of this Sunday night. Still a weekend. Have a great time with your family. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Salty Savage, you're gonna have to DM me on our Discord, right? Get onto Discord and DM me, send me a friend request, and I'll go ahead and take care of your account. Everybody, thank you so much once again. Have a great rest of the night. We'll see you guys back. Good luck tomorrow morning as well in trading. Love you guys. Thank you so much once again. Take care and peace. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Adil. Goodbye, everybody.